What's up, folks? How's it going? We're going to do a couple of news articles today. The first one we're going to talk about here is called Device Guide to North Korea, and I'm going to link this over in the sidebar. This is a story from a different news agency that CNN is putting on their channel, or their website. And basically, these dudes sneak into, well, they don't sneak in, well, they get into North Korea, whatever, and they're videotaping all the various insane shit that goes on in North Korea, because if you were not aware, North Korea is insane, okay? So, but the interesting thing here is really the comments, because nothing in here was new. I mean, there's some really interesting footage, and I think you should watch it, but this is not new information, at least not to me. I've always known these people were insane. But it's the comments, man, because if you've never read CNN comments, it's some of the most retarded shit ever said in the history of mankind has been said on CNN comments. It makes fucking YouTube look like it's a gathering place for Nobel laureates. I swear to you, I don't know how the fuck these people even find their way to their computer in the morning to type these stupid-ass fucking comments. But there seems to be three general positions on this. First, the neutral position, which is, wow, that was an interesting article. North Korea's fucked up. Now, in the other two positions are the two extreme positions on here, and it demonstrates the stupidity of people who have bought into bullshit on both the right and the left. Okay? First thing that we see here is just an insane level of political correctness, where these fucking liberals are sitting here saying, this is absolutely ridiculous that these white people would go to another country and insult their culture. I mean, it's just not fair to compare Western and Eastern cultures. It's like comparing apples and oranges. Well, first of all, that comment shows a profound misunderstanding of the situation here, because this is not about comparing Western cultures to Eastern cultures, because South Korea isn't fucking insane and totalitarian like North Korea. They're the same race of people. They share the same fucking language. Eastern culture, much freer place than North Korea. This is not about West versus East. This is about totalitarian, hero worship, crazy-ass, Stalinistic communism government versus everything else. Okay, that's the issue at hand here. Shit, I would move to China in an instant before I went anywhere near North Korea, okay? I'd fucking become a card-carrying member of the Chinese Communist Party before I even fucked with North Korea, even thinking about living there. Okay, so this is not a matter of West versus East. And if your political correctness has reached that point in your brain where you can see somebody like Kim Jong-il and say, you know, I think we should give the dear leader a chance to show us our his harmonious world of grand communism. You've lost your fucking mind. Absolutely lost your mind, dude. Like, you've gone the opposite way. Like, political correctness is there to try to give good people a chance to speak. North Korea, not good people. Don't need a chance to speak, friends. Let's be real about this. The other retarded position on here is crazy-ass right-wingers saying that this is an example of socialism or something, and how liberals should go live down up in North Korea with the other socialists. Absolutely absurd comparison. North Korea doesn't have anything to do with socialism. North Korea has everything to do with, what's it called? Cult of personality and hero worship, and pretty much the worship of this man as a god, as a living god. Nothing to do with socialism. It has to do with an insane Stalinist political philosophy. Okay, North Korea is not like that because they have a comprehensive healthcare program. Okay, folks, it's not like that because they have a good retirement program for its people. Okay, that's not why North Korea is like that. So that's ridiculous. So we have the retarded politically correct liberals on one side, and the retarded right wingers on the other side. Okay, and there's two extremes in this situation. I guess speaking on the issue of political correctness, just to get off on a tangent, I started watching this video the other day called The History of Political Correctness. And I knew it would probably be, I knew it would have a conservative slant to it. But it ended up talking about how political correctness is a like, I don't know, a Marxist, Jewish, Muslim, black conspiracy to rape white women or something. I don't know. That's what it said. But it was funny because they totally... I made a comment, political correctness is bad or whatever, and it's usually the left that takes advantage of political correctness, but the right will take advantage of it when it can. Look at Sarah Palin when she was being attacked for being a fucking retard, and her party said, this is sexism and blah, blah, blah. That's political correctness, okay? That's lying, and that's something that the right did, and of course it didn't approve that comment, and I find that so ridiculous. You can agree with these people, but they still won't even let your comment be shown. And it shows that they don't even give a fuck about political correctness. They just give a fuck about attacking liberals. So be careful when you're talking to people like that. All right, make sure that they're honestly concerned with whatever issue is at hand, and they're not just using it as a way to bludgeon people on the other side. All right. The second news article is something that I saw on television the other day, and I'm walking by the TV, and I hear third-hand smoke. Third-hand smoke. I turn around, and the NBC news anchor guy says third-hand smoke, and I said, what the fuck is third-hand smoke? And he said, I'll tell you. He said, third-hand smoke is smoke residue left on clothes and walls and drapes and what have you by smoke. And I said, that's fucking ridiculous. And he said, hold on, we have a study that shows that third-hand smoke can help contribute to cancer. And that's when I shot myself. I want to know, first of all, what part of this dude's ass this study was pulled out of. And I want to know who fucking paid for this ass study. Who paid for this retarded bullshit ass study? I want to know right now. Because I've never heard a more ridiculous thing in my life. There is residue on everything. From everything. Okay? There's even fecal residue over everything in your home. Okay? You understand that? There's residue if you have asbestos in your ceiling still. We do. It's an old house. You got residue from that. If you have an old house with lead paint, you got lead residue. You got residue from fucking, exhaust from the engines. You got residue from dust. You have residue from all that shit. Okay? There's little microscopic residue of everything all around you all the time. Okay? And all of these things can contribute to cancer. And to say... what you have to understand is there's a whole group of people that have been convinced somehow that they're going to get cancer because other people smoke. It's never happened before in the whole history of mankind. I guess if you were to lock somebody in an airtight room with like a 60 cigarettes being smoked at the same time and they were to be kept in there, that they might get cancer. But that seems like an extreme situation, wouldn't you think? So there's a whole group of people that believes they're somehow going to die from other people smoking. Absolutely insane line of logic. Nobody even questions it. And now they're telling these same fucking stupid hypochondriacs that they're going to die just from smokers existing. Now it's not even enough for you to smoke in the privacy of your own home or car or outside. Now you're dangerous just from being a smoker, just from having it on your clothes. Are they going to require us to change our clothes before we go in the restaurants now? And besides, motherfucker, I would much rather smell like smoke than smell like urine and shit and sweat like half of these fucking cocksuckers walking around here right now. And absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And this is just furthering the plan to get us all to quit smoking by making us social pariahs. Okay? And that's not the right way to go about it. Of course, we should probably all quit smoking because it's bad for us. and I'm fully aware of it. But I'm not endangering you, motherfucker. And just to say that me simply existing is going to cause you cancer. I wish I had that power. You know, I wish that something I did would give somebody else cancer, but I don't have that kind of power. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, secondhand smoke is a sham, is a lie. Okay, the dangers of secondhand smoke are only dangerous if you have pre-existing conditions, and in that case, you shouldn't be around a lot of things, smoking included. But secondhand smoke in and of itself is not going to hurt you, and third-hand smoke, at this point, I think is made up. It's definitely not going to hurt you. Okay, don't even fucking worry about it. You have to question obvious bullshit. Okay, obvious bullshit. I'll talk to you folks later.